All right, welcome everybody. Y'all come on in here. Y'all pile on up in the room. Welcome to another episode of Ultimate Black Man Radio. Shout out to everybody that is tuning in. What's going on, Third Ward Colombian? You here right on time. I am not running on CPT time today. I'm on time. I'm here in the beautiful city of Memphis, Tennessee, and it's 75 degrees. Um, I went to Walmart earlier today to get some stuff to cook on the grill, and nigga, I thought I was at the damn club. So it's a nice day here. I'm actually got some meat grilling right now, but my friend is actually watching it for me while I do this show because I really wanted to do this. And I'm saying all that to say we ain't gonna be on here long because I'm gonna be a typical nigga on a Sunday and grill and drink like a nigga. So before we do that, I just wanted to address a few things going on in the world. Shout out to everybody that's listening on YouTube and over on Facebook. If you are new to the channel, we appreciate you for being here. I want you to do me a favor. Click the like button. I also want you to hit the subscribe button. And after you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when we go live. Since we are in quarantine, I am going to be doing a lot more shows and a lot more recorded content. And shows like this are kind of the start of what I'm going to try and do things a little bit different because I want to provide you with different content that you can digest and enjoy. Shout out to the Feminine Elite. Shout out to Nicole Michelle. Shout out to Power and Strategy. Everybody that is helped and contributed to the program in some shape, way, or form. We salute you. Shout out to my co-host Frank. I think he's with family right now. I'm going to text him in a minute to see if he can hop on. We just chop it up real quick. But again, this isn't going to be a super long show. I just wanted to get on here and talk about something I noticed. Let me address something really quick before we get started. Not going to be long. Again, not going to be long. I made a post today on Facebook. Hello, Naima. How are you? I had made a post today on Facebook, and it got shared by Arthur Blair Nash, and the post is somewhat gone viral. And I'll read this to you really quick, and this is actually going to tie in a little bit to what we're going to talk about. In the post, I said most Black women today who desire to be in a relationship and are single because of the following reasons. I said they lack accountability. They have extremely bad attitudes. They lack femininity. They love to emasculate men. They lack discernment. They're overweight. They have a plethora of bastard babies, unrealistic dating expectations, and an overemphasis on looks and swag. I stated that unless sisters hyper-focus on these areas and improve, they will remain at the bottom of the dating totem pole. So Blair Nash, again, he's an Arthur, and he has a pretty big following over on Facebook, shared the post. And I want you guys to go look at that post. It's public. It's the first post you'll see when you go to his page. Again, it's Blair, Blair, Nash, Nash. Y'all go look at the post, and I want you, it has 600 comments. It is 600 comments right now. I want you to go look at the sheer amount of deflection that the sisters are putting out. And it's funny because one of the things I put on there, I said that Black women were unteachable. I'm sitting here as a Black man telling you what Black men want. Okay, you can say, oh, he must be gay, he's overweight. That's fine. You have other men on the post agreeing, and the Black women are still saying, no, that's not the case. This guy is gay. And if you want to know why Black women have the lowest marriage rates in the country, just go to that post and you'll see why. I spent a whole week last week cooking Black men. And these sisters was, yes, hunty, yes. But when it comes time to, look yourself in the mirror and hold yourselves accountable, oh, he must be gay. He must hate himself. He hates Black women. And see, this is the thing. And we're going to go through this the next few years because we're going to have to go through somewhat of a purge, because sisters are going to have to purge the niggotry out of their system. Yeah, that's right, because we're going to talk about a little niggotry today. Sisters are going to have to go through a niggotry purge. They're so used to dysfunction and utter chaos that when somebody comes along with something sensible, the only thing, these women were so triggered, they can only attack my sexuality. Now, mind you, if I show some of my exes that I've dated, they look better than just about every woman that was on their page. But that's besides the point. You have all these men on here. There's hundreds of people commenting on this now. And outside of 2 or 3 simps, all the men are agreeing. And the black women are still sitting there saying, no, 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 no. That's not the case. No, no, they didn't. No, no, he's gay. He's gay. He's gay. He's overweight. So what he says holds no value. But when we look at the numbers and we see how abysmal the marriage rates are amongst black women, it begins to make sense. So I just want y'all to go look at that. I'm not going to sit here and talk about that all day. That ain't what we're here for. I just want you to go check that out. Check that out. And if anybody has any disagreements with what I kind of talk about in regards to black women and them being unaccountable, just go look at that page. So I am here today. We're going to talk about something a little lighthearted. I am here with Meresankh, and we're going to try something new. She had sent me a story yesterday about Yaya Mayweather. Now, for those who don't know, Yaya Mayweather is Floyd Mayweather's daughter. That's right, boxing great Floyd Mayweather Jr. He has a daughter, and apparently she's gotten into a little bit of trouble. And I'll let Meresankh explain that. Of course, y'all have seen Meresankh on here before. And she's has her own YouTube channel, and at the end, I'll let her give you all that. But again, we're just gonna hop into this and we're just gonna break this down. Meresankh, how you doing?
Hey everybody, guys, how's it going? I'm doing good on this day.
Good. We locked in on this beautiful day, but we're gonna make it. Hello, Miss V, how are you? So tell everybody in the chat the issue with Yaya Mayweather. What did she do? What's going on with her?
Okay, well, we're gonna have to start from giving a background story on Yaya.
Yeah, go ahead. You can. That's fine. Go ahead.
So Yaya has always been that. How do you say, like, that she is trying to find herself and trying to find her way in this world, because she's constantly gloating about how much money she has, how all her cars, her jewelry is paid for. So it's obvious that she has some kind of self-identity issue. So Yaya starts a relationship with rapper from Baton Rouge, NBA Youngboy, as a harem of 5 baby mamas, and I think 6 kids. 6 kids. Now, the thing with Youngboy is he's never really exclusive with any woman. They all know that they're his girlfriends. They all know about each other. He even has them in the same room quite often. So Yaya is just one of many with NBA Youngboy. So I think for Yaya is she her these other women. She's gonna be on the same level as these other women. So Yaya is constantly doing things to get, I guess, Youngboy's attention. Now, what happened the other day was Yaya was at his Houston home, showed up unannounced, I'm assuming according to TMZ's police report. He told her to leave. His security guard kicked her out. She snuck back in. and a fight ensued between her and a girl that was there. Now, people say that that was his baby mama. I'm not sure. You never know with Youngboy. But a fight ensued, and she ended up stabbing the girl. Now, for me, kind of watching what Yaya and NBA Youngboy has going on so far, I'm going to believe, Gabe, that the reason why she stabbed that girl was because she's had prior incidents with his other girlfriends where he has told his other girlfriends to beat her up. He's allowed them to beat her up.
Oh my God.
Mind you, Yaya is tiny. Yaya is tiny. She's like 4'11". So Youngboy's other girlfriends are like 5'3", 5'5", 5'7", and he has told them on several occasions to beat Yaya up.
Now I want
So
y'all to
I'm
listen
only
to that. What she just
assuming
said. She just said that this man has told his other girlfriends to beat this girl up several times. I want y'all to think about that. Go ahead, Meresankh.
So I'm assuming based off of what the police report said that Yaya ran into the kitchen to grab a knife. I'm assuming that's because she probably knew that he could. I'm assuming he was telling the other girl to beat her up again, like he always does. So she was, this time she wasn't getting beat up. I'm assuming that's what happened. But she ended up getting arrested. And the thing about Yaya is she thinks she's above the law. It's obvious and clear that she's completely out of her mind. But to get arrested in all states, Texas lets me know that she's under some kind of influence. I'm assuming drugs. She has to be. Because who gets arrested in Texas of all states to get arrested for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon? According to the Texas records, that minimum fire.
Meresankh, you going in and out. You going in and out.
How you
You going
am I
in and
going
out,
out?
Meresankh, a little bit. You were going in and out. It's
Yeah,
listen, everybody online. It's cool. It's just we have an issue. We're gonna get through it though. Go ahead.
yeah, I don't know where I'm going in and out. That's weird. But yeah, I'm just so dumbfounded that she even put. Why would you go to jail in Texas? And anyway, so she gets bailed out of jail. Obviously, we find out later on. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now. You talking. You sound fine now.
Okay, I don't know what happened. Um, Obviously, she bails out of jail, and then NBA YoungBoy goes live and lets us know that Yaya is his wife, and her daddy is a bitch ass nigga, according to him. So Yaya's clearly under his spell because I remember Yaya always talking and gloating and being prideful of being Floyd Mayweather's daughter. She was always a daddy's girl, and out of nowhere, when she gets with NBA YoungBoy, now all of a sudden she's not. So that's a little alarming for me.
And so, so again, she's the daughter of undefeated boxing great Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather's probably easy top five, according to who you may ask, top three boxer of all time. I mean, he's in that category with Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, Joe Frazier, George Foreman, Oscar De La Hoya, all those cats. He's in that. He's Sugar Ray Leonard. He's in that. He's in that category. Um, Lots and lots of money. So she comes from money. But look at how she's behaving. And one of the reasons I wanted to focus on this is a lot of women, y'all love to kind of compare your lives to celebrities. And I titled this For the Love of Pookie because when a lot of men talk about how women will go above and beyond for Pookie and Ray Ray, we get a lot of pushback from women. And this is one instance where this girl, she comes from an extremely fluent background, yet she is enamored with Pookie and Ray Ray. Now, What ends up happening here is these chicks, they get pregnant by these no good baby daddy rappers. Cause let's not get it twisted, even though he has money, not money bag, yo. NBA Youngboy is a Pookie. He is a Pookie. Okay. He has several baby mamas, several kids running around here, and is he 25? He's not even 25. So he's definitely
He's
a
on
Pookie.
20.
He's only 20?
Yeah, he's
Wow.
only 20.
So what ends up happening is that these women, they deal with these degenerates, and see, this goes back to the point. This is why I wanted to talk about this. This goes back to my point when I say these women throw away their youth with no good, dusty Negroes, and then they come expecting decent men like the men on this channel to come clean up their mess. That's why all the women on that post today, they wanted to argue me. I don't do no arguing on social media anymore. They wanted to argue with me because everything I said resonated. They sit there and they use their good years. Have y'all seen Yaya Mayweather? Beautiful girl. Beautiful girl. She could date anybody on the planet. She can get any man she wants. Very attractive chick. And she is settling for a dude with what, 5 baby mamas? 4 baby mamas? However many it is. And is she even 20 yet? How old is she? 19? And she's in the state of Texas with some of the harshest. She performed attempted murder. And Texas has some of the toughest laws on the books in this country. She's gonna do jail time behind a guy who obviously does not give a shit about her. He's told his other women to beat her ass. And yet and still she is running around chasing this goofy nigga, this dusty nigga. See, it's kind of like with what's their name? Rev Run's daughter and Lil Romeo.
Angela Simmons.
Angela Simmons, thank you. It's similar to that. She sat up and had that baby by that degenerate, and once she had the baby with the degenerate, here she comes running in behind Lil Romeo, getting mad because he's not choosing up on her and her bastard baby.
Can we just acknowledge the fact also that her mom encourages her relationship with NBA Youngboy?
Absolutely. Let's talk about that. Why do you think that's the case?
I think it stems from the fact that this is normal to her because her mother was a part of Floyd Mayweather's harem. Her mother was fighting other chicks for Floyd. Her mother was, trying to solidify her spot in his life that she would never get, because I don't think Floyd's ever been married. So yeah, I think this is normal to her. Her mom wants her to win the fight that she didn't win with Floyd. She wants Yaya to win to the finish line by marrying NBA Youngboy because she didn't get the opportunity to be the wife of Floyd Mayweather. That's what I'm assuming would be her reasoning for her daughter to participate in such a craziness.
Right, yeah, because she did spend a lot of time, because, man, Floyd Mayweather was out here.
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather, and he still is. Like, Floyd out here. What do you think the lure is for these women when it comes to these dusty dudes? What do you think it is? Like, do you think it's...
I believe it's the elusiveness. I honestly believe it's the competition with other women. I think a lot of women love to beat out other women for the prize. And because Youngboy makes it very obvious that he's not gonna just settle down with any woman, then they're attracted to the chase and trying to prove to themselves. I guess if they want that, they like.
Meresankh,
I think the rough fight, because Youngboy is going out. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you were kind of going in and out
Can you hear
again,
me?
but you sound fine now. Go ahead. Yep, yep. Go
Okay.
ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, Youngboy, that's a Baton Rouge, straight up thugged out. Youngboy has also been linked to the death of another rapper from Baton Rouge. So I guess the excitement of him always being ready to go is alluring for her. And you also got to remember that she likes Yaya gets on her lives and says that she'll beat any woman's ass, and she's ready to like Yaya loves to pretend to be a wretched. But we all know that that's not true.
Hell no, she's a rich or a little rich spoiled girl. Like, come on now, man. She don't want to go to battle with some of these chicks.
I mean, we could tell because from the video of the fight before this one, Yaya tried to run. And then the girl flipped her, and then she tried to run again. So we all know that Yaya is not a fighter, okay, when it comes down to it. But she does talk a good game when she's on live.
Right, right. And that's another thing too. Like these chicks, they're always going live. Now, I will say this: Youngboy does have a type, and they're all light skinned, and they have that exotic look. He definitely has a type. With his Cajun ass, he definitely has a type. But what do you think? Like, I've noticed this too. Like his other baby mamas, like they'll go live. Like, what is this whole live thing? And I've noticed that you'll see this among not famous individuals. So women will go live to go fight other women over the neighborhood Pookie, right? Do you
Mm-hmm.
think it's like chase, like you think these chicks are chasing fame, or is it just they want attention? I've never really understood that, because if I'm gonna go throw hands for some on somebody, I'm not about to record this, but these chicks spend so much time on Instagram live going to quote unquote whoop some ass. Well, like, what do you think it is? What's behind
You
that?
also gotta remember in today's day and time, an Instagram model or Instagram famous person has followers and fans and stands. So you gotta also keep in mind that they're being pumped up by their fans and being like, yeah, look at how bad of a person I can be. Like they are getting the validation from their stands of their actions. So you also gotta remember that too.
Okay, okay, that's a good point. Never thought about that. Um, so we went over. Her bail was $30,000. By the way, it was 30,000, right, Meresankh?
Yes, $30,000. So that
thirty
means that
thousand dollars.
10%
And
of that.
and what did he end up doing? He had her in the bed, talk about this, my wife. So what do you
Yes,
think is
it's
going to
quite
happen?
funny because he just said let say it again.
Right. Say that again. Say that again so they can hear you, because you're kind of going in and out.
I said that he just said 2 weeks ago that he was single and he wasn't in a relationship with anybody, but now she's his wife. But I can guarantee you guys, give it about 2 days, he's gonna announce again that he's not with anybody and he's gonna be calling her funky head dog ass bitch like he always do on live. He is notorious for disrespecting her, calling her out of her name. Well, all of them, quite frankly. But Yaya takes the cake because she is the only one that wants to prove to let's just be frank. I don't believe for 1 second that NBA Youngboy takes her as his wife. I don't
Absolutely not.
believe that because he was with her and showed the ring. This is first time acknowledging Yaya as anything other than his cum bucket. So I think but I also believe that Youngboy likes to play the manipulative game with these girls. He likes to get them to fight each other. So I think that this is his way of just playing the game with her and getting her to feel as though she's special when he actually doesn't give two flying fucks about her. Because Youngboy actually starts up fights with his girls all the time. He makes them fight all the time.
You hear that? He makes them fight all the time. And again, hey, hello, Jewel. How are you, dear? I wanted to touch on this because a lot of the women, you have family members that are like this that fight over these deadbeats. They spend their youth chasing these men and fighting over these men, and then when it's time for them to square up, they usually have all these kids. Not to mention emotionally, they're so damaged.
Gabe? Gabe, I think you're going in and out because I can't hear you. I think we're just waiting for Gabe to come back in because I think his link drops. There we go.
All right, can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Man,
I don't know who. Somebody does not want us to get this.
Listen, it's the feminists on Blair Nash's post right now, guys. That's what it is. They're coming to fuck with my internet. But no, StreamYard actually, every time we go live now since this coronavirus stuff, they've made us they actually have a notice saying you may experience technical difficulty. So it's not us, guys. It's just everybody's at home watching Netflix and playing Fortnite. So that's what's going on. I mean, we almost done anyway. So we can hear me okay though, right? Can y'all hear me okay? All right, cool. So where were we, Meresankh? Yeah. All right, babe. So where did we leave off?
You were saying about him having them girls, how he manipulates them and makes them fight each other.
Right. So I was saying, can you imagine the type of
you were talking about that Youngboy has a type and they were light skinned.
They are he does have a type. And I also was talking about the mental, but we'll start with the type. Okay, we'll pick up there. So he does have a type. Do you think Yaya fits his type, Meresankh?
You know what? If I'm going to go off of the other women, from his third baby mama to, I don't really know, because if you look at all the women he has been linked to, they all come in different shades. Like, even the girl that she supposedly stabbed was dark skinned. So you cannot tell with this boy. Like, this boy has He's been linked to so many different girls. I can't even
I
what he
ain't
was
gonna
like.
lie, you showed me two last night. I was like, God damn, she fine.
And they were
And
cold. They were
these are
cold brown skin. They
these
weren't dark. They weren't
right.
light skin either. So
And
I
these ain't no mud ducks, y'all. These are some attractive girls. These aren't like your hood rats that live in the Section 8 apartments. These are some gorgeous chicks. Could get any man they want. A
but
lot
I
of them.
would say that it is possible that for Youngboy, he does have a certain type for who he makes his main woman and who he actually puts out there as his woman. I think that is usually very
Right.
light and mixed hair.
Okay. Okay. Let me get a little drink of this Sprite. I'm trying to fight the coronavirus. Hold
But the most
on.
interesting thing about is women that
Meresankh, you
he
kind of going in and out a little bit.
is first probably 20 women with. Can you hear me?
Meresankh, come on. You were kind of going in and out.
Yeah, am I good now?
Say, there you go.
Am I good now? Okay.
Yeah,
The
you
crazy
good.
thing about NBA YoungBoy, the thing about NBA YoungBoy is like right now he has at least 20 girls with his name on tattooed on them. And he has at least 5 of them who have his full face tattooed on their body. So Youngboy has girls just going crazy for him. So Yaya's the craziest, but she's not alone in her crazy, if that makes sense.
Y'all hear that? These chicks have tattoos of this man on them. Now, imagine these girls, because eventually they will want to square up. Please do not get this confused. When they're done being holed out by these rappers, they do tend to want to square up. Okay, they're gonna want a boring guy. Okay, so imagine you out here dating a girl, you're trying to get to know somebody, and she got a face of her ex on her body or his name. Like
They
that's the kind of degeneracy we're gonna have to deal with. Go ahead, Meresankh.
they also have his gang tag on them too. They get that tagged too to prove that they're his woman or they belong to him.
Think about that, y'all. Cause I'm talking about this for a reason. Because I know a lot of women, again, y'all watch that celebrity gossip crap. And I'm relaying this to a lot of things I talk about on the channel. Like he basically puts his stamp on them. Like, again, the level. And from what I understand, and correct me if I'm wrong, Meresankh, doesn't he have like an STD?
Yes, he has gone on record and said that he has herpes.
This man has herpes. And these women are over here fighting over herpes.
And he does not use a condom with any of these women because we know that from the
Oh
story.
yeah. Come on now. Come on now. Come on. Much.
One girl said that she had relations with his manager 1 year and then came back and met up with him, and for 3 days they had relations with no condom and he came in her and she was hoping that she wasn't pregnant. So yeah, he does not use condoms with any of these girls.
They should. This is a good point, Angela. Angela says they should be ashamed, but they aren't. They really should be ashamed of themselves, but they aren't. They really should, but they don't give a damn. And I really want us to start introducing shame again. Because again, when she tries to screw up and get somebody with some money like her daddy, who gonna want her knowing that she was stabbing people, stabbing other women over the dude she was with? Mind you, she's not going to go in. This is not going to stop. Even if she does jail time behind this, which she probably will, Even if it's only 6 months
She's
to a
guaranteed
year,
at least a
because the
year.
girl's in critical condition right now.
She's guaranteed.
She's
No,
like
she's
Meresankh just
stable
said,
now. The
she's
girl,
guaranteed at least a year. Okay, she's stable. That's good. But she's
I
guaranteed
believe
at
Yaya
least a year because,
are.
and another thing too, this coronavirus scare is what saved her ass too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
If that saved her little narrow ass. Now you know a girl like her in prison, she's barely gonna make it 24 hours. They're going to run that little girl in prison. She's 4'11", and she's had a silver
I
spoon in
just
her
don't
mouth.
understand why she's literally.
Meresankh, you breaking up a little bit.
I also can you hear me now?
Yeah, there you go.
Am I good?
Yep, go ahead.
I'm also so concerned because of the disrespect that Youngboy gave to Floyd Mayweather during that live. I'm confused as to where that even came.
Yep, he was talking real bad about Floyd, and she laying up there now. Floyd is still like her main source of money, right? And she's allowing this man who really don't give a fuck
Yeah.
about her to disrespect her dad like that. Now y'all know Floyd an asshole anyway.
To me, based off what he stated, it seems like he was upset that he had to bail her out. I'm guessing that Floyd probably told her she was gonna have to sit in there for a bit before he come bail her out, and he probably was upset about that. That's the only thing
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I just really wanted to. Like, go on mute for me. Oh, wait. There we go. Man, it's the feminists. The feminists said, "Gay fat bastard, you was talking about me earlier. You can go to hell, nigga. Talking about me and my bastard babies. They messing up my damn internet connection." Anyway, that's really it. That I wanted to touch on that. I think I want to make this a consistent thing. We just come to y'all once a week and talk about some of this celebrity stuff, and give y'all a little bit of game on how you can apply this. Hello, Michelle. How are you, dear? Did we miss anything, Meresankh?
I don't think so. I think that was pretty much it.
Okay. Y'all got any questions, chat? Third War says, I don't believe she will serve any real time in jail. She will probably get probation or house arrest.
I doubt it. I absolutely doubt it. Not in Texas. In California, maybe. Vegas, now, maybe. Not no Texas.
Third Ward is in Texas. He's in Houston, as a matter of fact. So with you being in Texas, Third Ward, what you think? Mrs. V, you're in Texas as well. So what y'all think? Man, this Sprite's so goddamn good. Oh my god. Oh, yeah, y'all want some of this Sprite? My fat ass don't need it.
No.
I don't need it.
You don't need it. You really don't.
I really don't. My big ass
you
don't
really
need
don't.
it. Them people on their post was talking about me. You fat ass nigga. Why don't you get a boyfriend? I told them, y'all first. God damn it. You get one first. These perpetually single.
Oh, you know they went to page.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. When they saw that, the first thing they do is go to your page. And see, I don't have many pictures on Facebook, but I have a lot of lives. I'm not afraid. I'm not ashamed of who I am. I've talked about how my size. I've talked about my weight loss goals and journey. So I'm pretty transparent when it comes to that. They go to your page and they think they're finding something. I mean, they want some. See, this is the thing. Let me touch on this real quick. They want a nigga, somebody like Derek Jackson, to tell them shit like that. But again, they would just call somebody like if Derek Jackson talked like me, they would just call him gay. Can't say he's ugly. You can't say I'm ugly and unattractive. That's the thing. I ain't no ugly nigga. I can see if I look like a damn gremlin, but I don't. I'm just a big dude. And what a lot of these women don't like to hear is I can be 700 pounds. Okay. If I got a little swag about me and I dress nice and I smell good and I got money, I can get any woman I want. But a lot of women don't like to hear that. And I'm not saying men don't need to lose weight. I've been very transparent about that. But the first thing they do, let me go to his page and see what he like. Oh, look at this nigga. He big. Well, bitch, you got 3 kids, about 3 different men. So kiss my ass. So anyway, y'all got any questions? Let me see. Third War said the judge will get paid off to get her probation or house arrest. That's just my opinion on him.
Do you think Floyd is gonna help her after she just allowed her?
Yeah, he loved that little girl. He loved that little girl. Floyd likes women. Floyd is not a one. People think he's a woman hater. I don't think he hates women. I just think he a player. And she a spoiled little brat.
Queen of the South says they would make an example out of her father's celebrity. I'm kind of more leaning towards that. I'm more leaning towards.
Yeah, and Queen of the South, I actually, me and Meresankh, we talked about this last night. I actually said that. I said what a lot of these young girls need to do, like when they have status like that and their father's a big figure. See, she doesn't understand that in a system of white supremacy, her father goes in there and whoops white supremacy's ass in that boxing ring night in, night out. So if they can't get him in the ring, they will try and get him outside of the ring. Have y'all noticed Floyd as of late? You know, he used to be in a lot of trouble, but as of late, he kind of lays low and he kind of stays quiet. Y'all noticed that? Especially after the last few fights he's had, he be trying to chill. He's not in a lot of crap because he knows that outside of the ring, white supremacy would love to get him. And with her being his daughter, they would love to make an example out of her. They would love that. So, you know, and this is why I tell men in high positions, if they have like a high net worth or they're very recognized in their community, they seek women that have a low profile. Me and Meresankh are going to talk about G Herbo and Ari and Tiana. That's a good example of somebody going from a ratchet to someone that keeps a low profile. I'm not going to talk too much about it today, but that's a perfect example of that. Yeah, she may be on Instagram taking her little pictures, but she's not in trouble and she's not running her mouth on social media. So I don't, her little narrow 4'11" ass, she needs to get somewhere and sit the hell down. Because the white supremacy can't beat him in the ring. They will love to beat him out the ring. So she needs to sit her ass down. So Meresankh, in closing, what do you think about all this? How do you think this? And what advice would you give little Miss Yaya with her tiny ass? What advice would you give her crazy ass?
Oh my goodness. As far as advice that I would give Yaya, I have to take into consideration that she's 20 years old. And so she more than likely will not leave him alone. Right. So all I can say is don't get arrested anymore. Don't get any more fights.
Meresankh, you kind of going in and out.
Without
there you go.
In the near future. For babies, please don't have any babies. And don't marry him.
No babies.
And don't marry him either.
No babies. And don't marry him. Okay.
But also, what I think is going to happen, I think we're going to see more fuckery from Yaya and NBA Youngboy. And I think that she will get, some jail time behind this and he'll be moved on to the next chick. That's what I think.
Okay. Cool. I tend to agree. So with that being said, family, I think I'm going to do this once a week because there's a lot of There's a lot of celebrity foolishness that goes on. And I like to break that down because I hear it relates to a lot of what I talk about. As far as what I think will happen, I'll just tell you what Gabe thinks, and I'm rarely wrong on this. She'll get pregnant. Whether it's by him or another thug, she's gonna get pregnant by some thug. I think it could be him because he don't care. You know, he just shoots up the club wherever he goes. If he can plant his flag, he's planting, right? So I think she's only 20. She's extraordinarily immature. She's extraordinarily entitled. Um, she will get pregnant. Um, by the time she's 27, this is something that I often tell you guys that there's something that goes off in a woman when she's 27. She will try and square up and get a decent guy, but with her track record, it's going to be extremely difficult. Eventually, NBA Youngboy will stop with the fuckery. Will it be today? No. Tomorrow? Probably not. Next year? No. Eventually, he will chill and he'll go get him a chick that's kind of low key. That's what all these rappers do. They play around with these young girls when they're young, and when they get about 28, 29, 30, 35, they go settle down with some girl who's real low key and live out the rest of their lives. That's what they do. That's what he's gonna do. He's not gonna end up with Yaya. May give a baby to Yaya, but he won't end up with Yaya. So she's definitely gonna get pregnant. It may not be by Youngboy, but it will be by a street nigga because it's cute. She thinks it's real cute to deal with these kind of niggas. This is one of the reasons I am absolute hell on black women and their love for thugs. I am absolute hell about it because we see this happen just on a regular basis. Like just with regular people. These chicks sit up and have all these damn kids and they try and come and get a good dude after she's given the best years of her life to the degenerate. So this is an example of that. It's just more high scale. It's just more, mainstream. And this is one of the reasons I will continue to tell men to avoid single moms. If you are a man and you have no kids, don't get with no chick with no children. This is one of the reasons why. Look at how she's cutting up and carrying on. And she come from money. And she's acting a damn fool. So that's what I want to say about that. We've already gone on long enough. Meresankh, you got any last words?
Yes. So thank you again, Gabe, for allowing me to be on your platform. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for listening. If you want, I do have a fitness YouTube channel, Meresankh J. The link will be at the bottom in the description. If you want, you can go over there and follow me. I will be dropping some brand new content on my page. You can see my transformation back into the fitness life. Currently, I am on the keto diet, so if anybody's interested in that, I am definitely going to be dropping videos pretty soon, especially during this quarantine. I have nothing else to do. So yeah, if you can follow me, that'd be greatly appreciated. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on this video. That's great.
All right. All right, Meresankh. Awesome. We appreciate you there. We're gonna do it again. I'll put it in the description box. In a minute after the show's done, I'll put it in the description box so y'all can go and like her fitness page. Everybody here, y'all make sure y'all subscribe when I post it in the box, okay? So this week, I got a lot of videos coming, okay? Ah, man, that spark's good. I got a lot of videos coming because I got a lot to say. I got a lot to say this week. I got a lot to say. So it'll be more recorded content that's coming. Y'all be on the lookout for that. I think y'all are gonna enjoy it. Wednesday, we'll be here 6 p.m. Central Time. I'm having special guest Ada Rose from Glow Up Pro. That is her channel, Glow Up Pro. She will be here and we will be discussing hypergamy and leveling up. She is an image consultant for women. So you ladies should enjoy that. That should be a good one for the ladies. She is stunningly beautiful too. So the fellas, y'all gonna want to come through and see what we talking about when it comes to her. So y'all come listen to that. That's gonna be a really good time. And yeah, that's all I have. If you don't follow me on Facebook, just look me up, Gabe Bell. I am the Trigger King. I have been raising absolute hell on Facebook, and I have been loving the responses. I had a post go semi-viral today, and all the women that were disparaging me can all go to hell because I'm still gonna talk shit. You can also follow us on Instagram at ultimateblackman. We have finally hit 200 followers on Instagram, so we still hitting the pavement over on Instagram and helping that grow. And yeah, that's it. So just tune in to my social medias for news and new content that's dropping and things of that nature. And until next time, you guys be blessed. Ashe, and we'll see you next time.